Whispers of the North. The Vikings' epic tale in lands of ice and northern lights, where longships sail through endless nights. The Vikings rise with swords so bright, their legacy a fearless might. From fjords so deep they ventured far, to foreign lands beneath the star. With oars they rowed to distant shore, to explore and trade and sometimes war. In villages of wood and stone, with fires warm, their tales were sown, of Odin's wisdom, Thor's great might, and Loki's tricks in the dead of night. Their ships were swift, like arrows' flight, through stormy seas, in darkest night, they reached new lands, with forests vast, their runes and tales forever cast. In England's green and Ireland's coast, their presence felt like haunting ghost. In Normandy, they carved a place, a Viking duke with regal grace. To Vinland's shores they dared to tread, where forests dense and wild were spread. First Europeans, they claimed their stake in lands unknown for future's sake. Their battle cries, a thunder's roar, with axes sharp, they won the score. Yet farmers too, they tilled the earth, their daily toil of equal worth. Their sagas told of heroes grand, of voyages to foreign land, in halls of wood, with feasts so grand, their stories shared, hand in hand. The runes they carved on stones so cold, with secrets of the past untold, inscriptions of their lives and deeds, a lasting mark of ancient creeds. From Valhalla's halls they gazed below, on lands they shaped with ebb and flow, their legacy, both fierce and grand, in every heart across the land. Their gods were many, fierce and wise. Odin's one eye saw through the skies. Thor's hammer struck with lightning's might. Freya's beauty, a radiant light. With rituals deep in sacred groves, they sought the wisdom that Odin knows. With mead and song, they praised the night, and honoured spirits in their sight. Their clans were bound by blood and kin. In fierce loyalty they'd begin to forge alliances, strong and true, a Viking heart, both bold and new. In Iceland's plains they formed a land, with parliament by free hand. Their all things stood in wisdom's light, a beacon in the darkest night. In Greenland's icy rugged shore they settled down and sought for more. With Eric's bold and daring quest, they found new homes to the west. Their craftsmanship was deft and keen, with intricate designs unseen, their brooches, swords, and helmets bright, reflected in the morning light. From weaving looms to blacksmith's fire, their arts and skills did never tire. They built their homes with hands so skilled, and boats that dreams of sailors filled. The raids they launched were swift and fierce. With warriors' cries, the night did pierce. Yet traders too, they ventured wide, with goods and wares across the tide. In markets bustling, loud and bright, they bartered goods from morning light to evening's fall, with coin and trade, their fortune in the balance laid. The Viking age, a tale of yore, of conquest, trade, and so much more, with legends etched in time's embrace, their spirit lives in every place. The whispers of the north still sing, of Viking tales, of lore they bring, a legacy, both fierce and free, in hearts and minds eternally. So heed this tale of northern might, of Vikings bold in endless night, for in their stories we can find a timeless bond of humankind.